Welcome back to Unturned, episode, I want to say 27? Yeah, it should be about 27. And, yes, I am kind of somewhat trying to make these, what is it? I probably shouldn't have run in here and expected to survive. Blah, blah, blah. There. I want those, and this, and I don't even know if something could follow me right now, but I don't really care. I'm actually having quite a bit of fun right now. I was actually having quite a bit of fun with this game to begin with. This is actually one more of the entertaining games. I think that fire actually might set that off. So let us see. I think I spent most of my ammo, unfortunately. That's disappointing. But yeah, I'm actually trying to make these episodes somewhat long, though not too much. I'm aiming mostly for about 30 minutes. Nothing too big, but decent enough to say that they are a good episode. I'm probably going to be stupid if I, I've actually punched I guess it was a car technically that blew up in my face. It was during the tutorial, and I just had the idea of what happens if you punch a vehicle to the point of it exploding. So I tested it, and yeah, that's surprisingly very difficult to do. I will say that is surprisingly very difficult to do. And I want to eat these. I want to eat these like they were very delicious, as I'm expecting very stale chips to be. Actually, I'm expecting them to be very blatantly not very delicious at all. But that's just my opinion. I have a lot of magnums for some reason, and I feel like getting more. I want to keep these. I want to see. I'm actually going to use this control method to actually. I need to remember how to drop these immediately. I don't think you can. I know the control method has actually been pretty decent for me. I want that a little bit more than the actual ammo itself. Let's see. Do I have a spare one clip? Apparently not, but let's see. Actually, what I could do here, and I don't know, I can I should be able to reload this. Why haven't I tried to reload it recently, but okay, that was odd, personally. Quite a bit odd, actually. I was actually thinking about dropping one of these, grabbing that, which should be 4 ammo, adding one with this, and making a 6-round clip, and then taking advantage again. And then going to the, whatchamacallit, I'm going to, I can't remember, the pharmacy, there we go. I had to kind of remember, that's a fire axe, isn't it? Yep. Luckily, my strength is really decent right now. Purification tablets. You can actually make those with what is it? Vitamins and I think fertilizer. Yeah, it's fertilizer. That's with the recent patch. You can actually do that. So that's fun. Let's see. How many rounds does this have? Equip. Okay, one with 5. So. Oh wait, this outfield is actually pretty deadly at point blank range. It can kill pretty much any zombie, as well as any player. So if you need a quick, moderately decent weapon to begin with, I would actually suggest one of these. I thought that was an item, but it's actually the door. I don't know. What can you expect from me? I've been drunk for the past, I don't know, since 6, and it's now currently 10. So, yeah. I don't think it's too bad. Though I'm completely forgetting, what my keys for the water is. And yes, I'm going to the, whatchamacallit. The campgrounds. I'm actually surprised that this mouse was so good right now. I know it was having issues where it was really squeaky, but I think I've solved that issue. I mean, it was to the point where you can imagine nails on a chalkboard. It was that squeaky, and now it seems to be completely fine. It's actually quite quiet compared to my other one, though it's not as sensitive. Actually, requires quite a bit of turning to make it functional for what I would usually use it for. And there we go. I seem to have gotten stuck on moving right. Let's see. I know you're stuck right there. And there's another one there. I'm actually getting pretty used to sniping these guys from moving. So, yeah, that's always fun. That's a coyote pack, I think. Yep. Which is actually moderately like one of the second best packs available. Technically second or third, depending on if you like the Alice pack a little bit better. And overall, I will say the Alice pack is probably better if you're going for almost sniper-esque loadouts, just because it's really nice for the weight, because it can carry more weight, but it doesn't carry as many items. So if you want to carry a lot of ammo, but don't want to really worry about the weight, the Alice pack is probably a little bit better for you. Okay, twice I've seen these metal shields. The metal shields are moderately good items, just because they're good for defending your home. But other than that, they're kind of useless. And it's kind of sad to say that, but it's true. So, I will say it. I'll grab that. I want to get these slugs, but I kind of don't. Okay. One of these islands is not like the other, and I want one of them. I think I don't really care about either of those, actually. Now that I remember, I actually have to go that way to get the island I want. And funny enough, that zombie almost always at least, spawns in that tree, and I'm gonna shoot him anyway. By the way, you also keep about half of any levels that you gather. So, yeah. I'm going with sneaky right now. I know machete is actually a moderately decent weapon, and it really wouldn't hurt to do that, actually. But I'm actually going to keep with the baseball bat. Let's see. And I have about 5 more minutes. Let's see how much trouble I can actually get myself into. I know there's 3 zombies over there. I'm actually kind of tempted to walk up on the military zombies, because I know there's 6 zombies. Each of them requiring 2 shots. That means I would only have 7 spare rounds to use. Which, I mean, is a little bit moderate, but eh. I'm actually really liking this endurance. I think that's actually how high is my endurance. Okay, I've maxed it out at level 5. It personally is moderately decent. By the way, I hear at max sneaky beaky, or basically the max sneaks level, you can run without noise, which is moderately interesting, just because running is actually one of the more noticeable aspects of, I guess, detection. At least for the zombie point of view. Really, at PvP, it's probably best to actually be able to run and move sideways while firing, or something similar. I have about 50%, 40% now of run speed. I know I don't really want to have this burnt up damaged vehicle right now, but it's decent enough, and any vehicle that I destroy I can easily just it will respawn in the next time I log in. So I want that island. Yeah, I'm actually wanting to drive that into the water, just because it's so damaged right now. It really doesn't matter. Actually, it's going to drive itself in the water, so I don't really have to care. Woohoo. Technically, I think that's destroyed now, so I really don't have to worry about it. And funny enough, it's still faster than me than I'm swimming. And it's still not stopped. Okay. I'm actually surprised that thing moves so quick on underwater, and it's technically, in real life, if you were moving underwater, most of the friction would have been removed, as well as the amount of resistance to move against. Or I guess the friction would have been increased actually. Yeah, I'm trying to think scientific. Unfortunately, drinking a little bit causes my scientific mind to deplete a little bit, while my understanding of calculations and stuff actually seems to increase. I'm also very terrible at history and stuff like that when I'm drinking. I guess that's kind of a moderate trade-off. And I'm just taking over this military grade loot stuff just because I want it. I want all the military grade loot stuff. What is this? Flash suppressor or flash hider technically. Axe. Okay. Okay, why am I not running? Yeah. There we go. Now I'm safe-ish. I'm safe-ish, just because most of that stuff is dead. Forest helmet. Wait, is that a rag? Or yeah, it's a rag. ×6 zoom. NATO rounds. And what's that? Hollow? Yeah, that's a hollow. Let's see. Suppressor. Nope. One of the things I'm really looking for is suppressor, just because it's one of the better items in game right now. Just because it hides the flash and the actual sound of it. I technically could just spawn in here and keep looking for it, but it'd be kind of a cheaty thing, so I'm just gonna move. I didn't know you'd be there. I'm actually kind of surprised that I walked up so close to him and you didn't notice. Again, there's something with the AI, sometimes it doesn't always work. And this is one of the better ways to actually somewhat cheat farm the actual items. Is you could just spawn up here and constantly be gathering the items. And I know if you fall off you break your legs, so yeah. Don't try to walk all the way off that one side just because it will break your legs. But yeah, one of the things I want is the one boat thing. I think it's this direction. Yes, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, and for now, if you like what you're watching, subscribe. If not, oh well. Have a nice day. And I'm probably gonna go do other stuff. Well, I probably am semi-drunk right now. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna relax for a minute now. If you like what you're watching, subscribe. If not, oh well. And I'm currently out of beer, so see you in the next episode. Just gonna back up a little bit, just ever so slightly, so I can be on land.